working? It is. It looks like it. Yeah, I see HP, Cinder, Maz, David J. What's up? What's going on? It's breakfast time. Bum, bum. Let's get the bacon going. First things first. First things first. That's right, David J. Festival. There's a festival going on right now, and I didn't even realize it. But what happened to Carly clued me in because she needed to take the bus. And she texted me all concerned saying, hey, the bus didn't show up. And when I contacted the bus terminal, they were just like, yeah, there's a parade going on. And I was like, wait, what? A parade? Oops, I got distracted. I'm not supposed to wash my hands yet until I separate the bacon. Enjoy the ASMR of the dishwasher in the background as well. What up, Shipman? What up, Monoculture? So yeah, the bus wasn't showing up for her, so she was worried about it. And then my brain went, oh, that's the Grape and Wine Parade. That means it's the Grape and Wine Festival this weekend. And I was like, should I go to it? Should I actually go down to the festival? It's been, like, obviously years because of the pandemic and everything. But, I don't know, before that, I can't remember the last time I even went to one. The gurgle of the dishwasher. Yeah, it reminds of the basement times, right? The olden days when we lurked in the basement. But yeah, Carly's gone for the day, so I am free. I don't have anything that I specifically need to get done today, and I was trying to decide what I was going to do with my afternoon. And it's just, the festival, is right downtown. It was way easier when I lived downtown, but now I don't live in the exact same part of town, so I got to take a bus from pretty far away, and I'm going, is it worth it? Should I go? And it's like, am I just dead inside? Is that it? Is that you going to go and do anything anymore? Or are you just going to sit in your home? Do nothing forever? Need to get a mini strobe to the blinking of the router. What router? What are we talking about? What am I missing? I'm confused now. There ain't no router in my kitchen. Done. Yeah, I mean, I was wondering what kind of other stuff they had going on. Maybe there'll be some sites or booths, but I don't know. I feel like I might go down there and it'll just be like, I don't drink, so wine doesn't mean anything to me. So it might just be like, check it out. We got some food and some drinks, and that's it. That's it. Matt, you got a hurricane coming through. Well, I mean, you better dig a hole and clamp down in there. Hold on, so you don't go for a ride. Okay, let's make sure we have everything else for the bacon before it is late. Paper towels and bacon clamps and a spatula. There. Definitely should have planned that out ahead. Oh well. I guess me and the dishwasher will wash these as a team. You got a boat, Maz? There you go. Now you're thinking. You're going all Noah, getting all biblical. The flood's come and it tries to take you out, you're good to go. Washing a spatula for my breakfast. This is the big flat daddy. This spatula is impossible to ignore because of how big and fat it is. Man, as much as the parade is annoying because it interrupted Carly's need to take the bus and everything, it's pretty sweet that things are returning more to a sense of normal and people are going out and enjoying events and stuff. Because I definitely missed that. There's no disputing that. I wish this bacon was already cooked though, because I'm pretty hungry, man. pretty hungry. See, the idea of hurricane season is wild. Like, that just tells you you're living in the wrong place. It's like, oh, this happens here every year. And it's like, and you don't move because are there like magical gremlins that show up after the hurricanes? And it's like, you know, the universe does try and destroy us with hurricanes, but we have magical gremlins that give us special chocolates and boots. And it's like, oh no, none of that. None of that. Snow happens every place too. Yeah, that's not the same thing. That is not the same thing. A hurricane. Oh no, it's snowing. Oh, somebody just got picked up by a snowflake and thrown into a building. Oh no, a car got lifted up by snowflakes and like, oh no, a single blade of grass was picked up by snowflakes and driven through a turtle shell. Oh wait, yeah. What does snow do? Oh no, it's laying there. You get a lot of it, it can be a problem, but you can't compare snow and hurricanes. It's not the same thing. They are massively, massively different. You can die in a hurricane instantly. You can't die when it's snowing instantly. It's not possible. It's impossible. Even if you walk out with no clothes on into snow, you can't die. You know, like you will over time, but you can't like insta-die. Hurricanes, tornadoes, all that stuff, that's insane. If you live somewhere where it happens all the time, don't. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what the argument is. There's no, it's like, I'll just go live on the streets of places that don't, I'll go be homeless. No one will buy my home in the place with hurricanes. Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess I'll just go live on the streets where they don't have hurricanes. That's insane. It's insane. You know? Hurricanes and tornadoes, yeah, it's terrifying. Avalanches, shipment, that's not snowing though. That's snow afterwards. Not the same. Mustard, what's up, buddy? Should go to the festival. Saw the Phoenix post talking about it. I am strongly considering it, bro. What up, Kenny? Oh, you're here, but you're trying to deal with your lawnmower and snakes. Okay, it sounds like a video game. The Lawnmower Man, but it's just Kenny. He's just pulling that ripcord. Let's fucking go, the snakes are coming! And then at the last second, and then he just lifts the back like he fucking pops a wheelie, whips around, takes the snakes out, bro. That's how it goes. Maz, you can instantly die in a blizzard in a car crash. That's not the blizzard. That's the car crash. Hey, did you know that you can instantly... I know, Mike, you said that you can't instantly die in the snow, but here's my checkmate move. I walk out into the snow, I put a gun in my mouth, and I pull the trigger. Checkmate! I died in the snow! No, you died like a fucking dullard. I am glad that I don't go through life with a brain that thinks that's a fucking... Like, here you go, I got a scenario that works. It doesn't. It doesn't. That don't work. That's not how that goes. Snow falling doesn't insta-kill people. That's a fact. That's a fact. I can state that authoritatively. And so am I. Oh, man. I feel like ultimately the festival's probably going to be disappointing, but if I go down and do it all within like a 1 hour lap, then I can do it on one bus fare. Because there's something amazing about the city's bus fare system where you can totally like use it in a way that it definitely wasn't intended for. Because you can get on like the idea of a transfer is you get on the bus and use the transfer to get to your next stop and whatever, but it's meant for one continuous journey. But I am devious. Actually, Carly showed me this. You can take the transfer and you can literally, let's say there's like bus X that will take you downtown. It's the bus X downtown and then the bus X coming back from downtown or whatever, right? Now, there's no logical way you should be able to use a transfer where you can go, oh, I'm going to transfer onto the, I'm going to take bus X downtown to transfer to bus X going back up the way I came from, right? No, but the system will let you do that. It's all automated. So you can literally get a transfer from bus X going downtown, do all the stuff you need to do downtown, get back on bus X going the other direction, and because it's not a human checking your card, it just goes in the system, goes, boom, you're good. And I'm like, yeah. Mustard. Actually, no. Carly is out today. She is off at her part-time job. I'm so glad she has one. It's perfect. It's like, all of her coworkers are old ladies, and they all work these like small little shifts. So it's the right amount of time for Carly to go out, socialize. It really helps her life feel normal. Her disability makes things very hard for her, right? So I struggle as much as I can to give her that level of normalcy, and this job is perfect for that. So right now, she's on her way there, and she's got like a 4-hour shift or something like that. You know what I mean? A couple of those a week. It's really nice and light. It's great, and the work isn't difficult. She's happy. It's meaningful for her. It's like very pleasing. But yeah, that's a very long answer to she's not here today, and that's part of the reason I was considering just going to the festival. She doesn't care about it. If she did, then we would have already gone. You know what I mean? I'm sure there'll be a little bit of, oh, I would have went with you, but at the same time, absolute not caring if I do go. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not something that she's like huge on. And Mustard, I agree, dude. My laziness gets in my way all the time. I'm lazy. Like, I kind of curious about the weird little knickknacks they might have in a booth, and I thought, like, it might, since Carly is working, it might be fun to go down and pick up some random little surprise or something she would like some little dude with, like, little jam eyes, you know, just some weird little, here you go, I got your present, you know? She woke up, and as soon as she saw me, she's like, just so you know, I have a headache. And I'm like, oh, thanks for telling me. Because if she doesn't, I just come bounding out full of energy. I'm like, hey, baby, what's up? How's it going? Like, just normal, right? And she'd just be like, oh, stop, please. It's the worst when she has a headache, because I'm so loud, right? And I will forget and get enthusiastic about something and start talking, and then she's just like, oh, or I'll start singing or whatever. Like, I am a loud human being, and I've got a lot of energy. It's just like having a gigantic, ridiculous child that you can't control, I suppose. Poor Carly. Dominic, how is this a breakfast stream 1:30? I feel like, I don't know if I already answered that in this stream, or that you're just so predictable that we've done this dance before, but I mean, I don't know how many times you got to hear the phrase, it's called breakfast because it's the first meal of the day and you're breaking your fast, but if you were hoping for some witty rant or whatever, we've already done this dance, sailor, so if the foreplay ain't doing nothing, don't expect the main act, son, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. That's on you. That's on you, ya chunga wunga. Hey, what up, Dick Forrest? How you doing? Maz boarded up all the windows this morning with plywood. That's nice. Saved the neighborhood from looking at your ugly witch face, right? That's good. And deprive all your kids of sunlight, because your children have worthless genes, and if they're deprived of sunlight, then they won't live as long, and they won't be as much of a drain on society. Buzz. What's buzz? Oh, it's vibrating. Hold on. Damn it. It's gonna, how do I, oh, lordy. Well, whatever. Wait, why did it buzz? Oh, hey, Angel. Thanks, buddy. Okay, well, I guess that decides it. Angel said, get some Carly nice. Get Carly something nice. I will. Dominic, see, this is the confusion. You didn't even understand the analogy that I just gave. You're the one who, like, I'm the lady. Let's be very clear so we understand this analogy, because you're fucking slow, all right? I'm the lady. Ladies are the ones who get foreplay isn't for dudes. That's not a thing. If that's not how it works. That is not how human biology, that's not how any of this works. Foreplay's for the ladies. So I'm the lady in this situation. You are seeking entrance, right? That's how this works in this analogy. You're seeking entrance. Your attempt at entrance is the foreplay. Your initial volley of the breakfast stream comment is that. That's what that was. So you failed. You were hoping for longer. That's your fault, dum-dum. You did your part wrong. And then you're like, oh, that part sucked. Yeah, because of you. Because of you. It's like if you worked in an ice cream shop and then you handed somebody a garbage ice cream cone. You're like, that ice cream cone looks like crap and was made by an idiot. Yeah, it was. You know, you're talking about yourself, right? That's how that works. I'm a sweet internet lady, okay? I'm a sweet, sensual, magnificent madam of the internet. What up, Al? I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing good. Just being a beautiful, desirable woman on the internet. That's it. In this analogy, that's what I am. I'm desirable. I deserve. Oh, what a universe. What a universe. I love the internet. Hey, did you know you can press a button and just be a jackass while you make your breakfast? It's like, I am there. I am there. And it's like, what else can you do while you're there? Oh, you can just shit talk people who have come to hang out. Really? Oh, yeah, to your heart's content. To your heart's content. You can call them ugly, tell them their children should never grow up, tell them you hate them. This is fucking heaven. This is heaven. I can tell you guys that you're gorilla fucks and to jump off a bridge and you're like, yay! Like, I'm in a coma. This is my dream. Nathan just finished making sausage. Making sausage, huh? What, in the bathroom? Eggs and fruit salad. Yeah, that's right. See, Nathan gets it. He sees my desirability. He knows after making sausage. Kenny, that's right, they give me money when I do it because I do it well. Do you know, Kenny, that your fucking wife asking me about MetaZoo, she's like, yo, I use your link, MetaZoo, then you get hooked up, right? And I was basically like, yup. And then I was like, what a nice lady. I'm like, I should make a t-shirt for her on Teespring. And it's got the clown face. I thought about this in the fucking shower. It's got the clown face in the middle, my big clown face, right? And here it says, up at the top it says, Kenneth, you may do me. So there's my fucking face right in the middle, and then it says, Kenneth up here, you may do me, and that's the intercourse shirt that she wears to let you know that you're allowed to turn the lights off and she'll let you do that detestable nonsense to her while she endures it for the sake of the family, all right? So, just so you know, I think highly of her, but not of you. Just so we're clear. Hey, thanks. Thanks, too stupid, or whatever. That's what your name looks like to me. So, you know who I'm talking to. I did legit think about it. I'm like, I could make it a shirt. And then I was like, I don't know though. What if she doesn't want to pay the Teespring price? And I'm like, I think there's a way you can cut the price down if you just remove all the profit margin. And I'm like, what if I just made the image and sent it to her and told her to print it on her own shirt? I spent this much time thinking about it. Because I am just down for dumb fucking nonsense. I'm a ridiculous human being. And that concept made me laugh pretty fucking hard. I was like, can you imagine? And it's also the Kenneth, right? Like it's just pure absurdity. It's memulous. I love it. I wish that I owned like a t-shirt company for reals and had a factory and I could just come up with shit and be like, make this today. Go make it. And they're like, what? Yeah, just start making it. I don't even care. I had a dumb idea. Just make it. Teespring's cool for that. You can have a dumb idea and put it up and they don't have to actually make the shirts. And if people like them, then they can be like, yeah, I'll grab one. But if not, then don't ask. Yes, but yeah, man, today's a good day. Roasting people is fun. That's what we did last night, actually. I forgot that it was going to be a wheel stream, did not have the wheel ready, and so I was giving away insults. I think it was shipment. It was like, free insults on a Friday? And I'm just like, well, they're free and paid versions. So the free version was calling people bags of Fritos, and the paid versions were big, intense, amazing insults. Just compound insanity. I love it. Roasting people's fun, you know? Good-natured fun. I mean, I don't like doing it constantly all the time. I don't like having to do it on demand, but engaging in it is fun. With the right people. Not everybody is, you know, like some people will take it personally, and that's not what I like. I like to mess around and joke with people, so. At the end of the day, when I'm doing the shit talking, the goal is for it to be fun, not for the people to actually be upset. So every once in a while, somebody gets upset and I feel bad. I'm like, oops, screwed that up. Because it's like, I know that it's the whole parasocial relationship and whatever, but like, you guys feel like my fucking friends to me. That's how I think of you guys, right? Like I talk to tons of my fucking friends online. I've met a bunch of people online through games and other stuff like that. I consider them my fucking friends without like having to meet them or know them in real life. So where's the line? I don't even know. So the people who come to the streams and shit, especially the people who come to the streams and the people who like the people that I talk to in different ways, the more that I interact with you and stuff like that, or like the more solid the interactions, the more it feels like you're like one of my fucking friends. So when somebody ends up not liking it here anymore, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, no, like that feels like I've literally, like I insulted a friend to the point where they don't like me anymore. And because internet setups can be so fucking tenuous, it's easier for that to happen. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta be yourself, but being yourself can also make people hate you. Yeah, I mean, you're right, Kenny. You are correct. I do try and water it down for new people because I want to ease them in. I want them to get an idea of how the live streams roll, but not overwhelm them. Because the idea is to be fun, right? It's not like you're trying to find something to entertain you and help you a little bit in your day or whatever. And I get that. You just want a bit of distraction, and I'm totally down for that. I don't want to make people unhappy. But if somebody's unhappy from something that's out of my control, like they don't like the way I talk or the things I choose to talk about, or, you know, there's a long list of things that I don't care if people are unhappy about. But when I'm trying to when I'm actively trying to entertain or engage with somebody that I like and whatever else and it backfires, it feels bad. That is very infrequent though. It's basically the kind of stuff that used to happen to me when I was a teenager and I hadn't really figured out how to wield my personality effectively. You know what I mean? I would overstep my line and be too harsh with people with comedy and stuff, and it would go poorly, especially with women. My sense of humor was too harsh for most women to properly appreciate, and as a result, it made dating a little bit trickier at the beginning, right? Dominic, if you tell me that you've heard, no, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Honestly, like, very rarely does somebody reach out to me afterwards and complain, and a lot of the times the complaints they've given are weird, strange ones where I just go, well, I'm glad you told me because now I don't feel bad about you leaving because you're being weird and strange and I have no control over this. But there are some people where it's just like, there was the one guy and like, I don't know, I think his like grandfather had died or his father had died or something, and it had been a while back or whatever, and like, I made some kind of joke about like his dad's ghost having his ball sack on his shoulder or whatever. It was a pretty mild joke, you know what I mean? It was meant in jest or whatever, and it had been however long, but it set the dude off. And that's fine. I'm not here to decide your level of getting upset over the loss of people who are that dear to you. That's totally fine, right? So basically, like, he sent me a message saying like, what you did was really hurtful to me, blah, 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 blah. And I sent a message back saying, dude, sorry, man. Sorry that what I said made you feel bad. It was meant in jest. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, though. I'm not here to tell you shouldn't feel the way you do, because that shit's valid. But at the same time, understand, it's purely from a place of being, like, friendly and fun. So don't overreact to it. Because after that point was when he started to overreact, and I just went, now I don't care anymore. He started to basically blame me for spiraling into drug use. And I'm like, you don't get to pin that on me. You definitely don't get to pin that on me. I'm sorry, but there's no way that a random joke that I made on a live stream pushed you down there. You're looking for somebody to blame for your own choices, and I'm not having it. At this point, I exit the conversation because there's literally no way I'm responsible for this. But that's what happens, right? People are animals, and their brains will, like, just seek whatever it takes for their own comfort. And so this guy was fully willing to like put all of this emotional baggage and all this insane stuff on me. And I'm just like, I made one joke, dude. That was the entirety of it. It wasn't like I went on some big, like it was, that's not me, bro. That's you. And I really hope that you get to a better place because it seems like you're really fucking hurting. And I know what it's like to be really hurting. I've been in really dark places. But at the same time, there's nothing I can do. It's not my fault, right? So yeah, every once in a blue moon, something will kind of backfire. But what are you gonna do? Most of the time, it's just hyper-reactive people who get upset. You know, ones who are like, "Yo, you didn't respond to my comments enough in the stream," and then they leave a comment complaining about that, like on a video or something. Is there only one in there? Oh, okay. So they'll leave a comment like complaining on a stream or whatever, like complaining on a video about what happened in the stream. And then most of the time I just delete those comments because I find them to be annoying. I'm just like, I don't want to hear your complaints, genuinely. Like, I don't have a complaints department. If you don't like that a moderator timed you out or you don't like that you didn't get quite enough interaction, I'm trying to have a good time and do my best. So I'm not really worried about an individual who, like, some people are just that much more entitled, where they're basically like, yo, like, you need to respond to me a certain amount. If you don't, that's not okay. Don't ignore me, and all of this. And then they leave a comment like they need to call me out when it's a customer service complaint. And I delete it because I want them to still, like, I want to feel like they're still welcome. I don't want to go, oh, it's this person. So to make things easier, I delete the comments so I won't see it, because I read the comments that people leave. And I go into the comment section multiple times a day, and it means I will see the same comments from people. So I get rid of ones that aren't like ban-worthy, but are irksome to me because I don't want to be annoyed each time I see them. And then these people come by and be like, I can't believe you deleted my comment. And I'm like, well, at this point, I hope you seeing me deleting your comment means you're done here, right? Like, just go away then, because I don't need it. I'm not here to manage your little emotions. It's not reasonable to expect me to. You know what I mean? So, like, there's a guy who left comments, and I didn't even delete them. They got deleted by, like, a Google bot. And he left a comment going, I can't believe you deleted my comments. And I'm like, I never deleted this guy's comments. And then he unsubscribed and said, I'm done here. And then he came back months later. You deleted my, like, months later. You deleted my comments. I'm just like, what is your existence like? How are you holding on to this? This is insanity. This is insane behavior. It's genuinely unhinged in my eyes. Like, what are you doing? First of all, I didn't delete your comment. Google does. I delete comments, but I didn't delete this guy's comment. Google will auto-delete comments. But even if I was going to delete your comment, so what? So what? That was my comment and my opinion. Yeah, either it was annoying or incredibly stupid, right? I'm guessing it was dickheadish, because I don't tend to just delete thoughtful, constructive responses. It tends to be worthless garbage that gets deleted, right? So to just come back and be like, it's like, what is the matter with you, dude? Seriously, what do you think's gonna happen? Do you think that I'm sitting over there going, oh no, a guy whose name I can't remember, Snake4782 or whoever you were, I'm totally missing. I'm sorry, dude. You got me. You came back and you told me this, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did the sin of whatever it was that happened to you. Your comment about, I don't know, either hating me or something stupid that Google deleted or whatever it was. I've had people leave comments going, here, to save everybody time because this guy talks too much, here's a time code where he actually talks about what's important. And then when I delete that comment, because that shit is obnoxious to me, he runs around going, I can't believe that you delete comments that are just trying to help the community. That's what people do. They will act like ignorant sacks of garbage, and their brain will only remember a part of it that makes them sound like the put-upon victim. This person basically talks about how I'm wasting everybody's time, and then goes, just skip to here. And then when I delete it, that turns into, I'm just somebody trying to help the community. And this is a guy who actively deletes the comments of people who are trying to help the community. And the crazy thing is these people think that. Like, that's what their brain is telling them to protect them from their own actions. So I am to blame. I've had people call me fucking idiot. Like, you're an idiot. You're a fucking asshole. That's not how things work. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you're banned. And I see them elsewhere going, I love that guy until he banned me for disagreeing with him. Do you think that when you call me an asshole and an idiot and say I'm wrong, that it's the I'm wrong part that I'm banning you for? Andrew Keller, I've been watching your streams for a while. You're a good dude. Keep up the good work, sir. Thanks, Keller. I appreciate it, bro. That's nice of you to say. Thanks for the super chat. What up, Gary? So, you know, I've learned to accept that this is the nature of the beast and that people will always complain and there will always be a new, higher level. My new favorite one is the guy, and I've mentioned this a number of times because I still can't get over it. The guy who was triggered by these, man. I was drinking my pop from a plastic straw, and I started going on about how, sorry, but I don't think that me using plastic straws is making much of an environmental impact with all these gigantic factories belching out pollution, and it's all just a big show, and I don't really care, so I'm not worried about it. Oh no, I will use the straws proudly. And this guy's like, I can't believe you're proud about using plastic straws with the way the world is and climate change and all this. He's just going on. I love your videos. But now I will never watch you again because you're a bad person. And I'm just like, okay, dude, you do you. Whatever it takes to get that dopamine hit of being a good person, right? You put the evil plastic straw using fucking climate destroyer in his place. Dominic, I am super hot and fashionable. You're right, dude. Excuse me, but this is a binary shirt. Everybody fucking loves this shirt. Brad, not only should I go to the festival, I should go to every festival. I like your attitude, buddy. You're awesome, Brent. You're awesome. Because of you, I already fucking figured out a Christmas video. Specifically because of you. And everyone else is like, what the hell could this possibly mean? 12 days of Christmas? Nah, son. The 12 secret layers of Christmas. That's what I want to do on this channel. Christmas time. 12 days in a row, 12 secret layers. Mystery secret layers. So you won't know which one until each day. Lizelle, no bread. No, actually, I only have bread with my breakfast when I'm out at a restaurant because they include it. My breakfast is traditionally 1 egg over easy cooked in bacon fat, 3 strips of bacon. If the bacon pack has, what's it called? There's not always the same amount of bacon strips in the packs, right? Because they're cut differently and it's to weight. So sometimes it won't boil down that it easily divides by 3. So there'll be 1 or 2 bonus strips, in which case I'll have those. But no, toast doesn't really call out to me for breakfast. And it's not like bread really, I don't know. My body and brain basically most of the time are just like, bro, where's our protein, son? That's what I'm all about. I probably should add some fruit though, to make it healthier, but whatever. This is like the one consistent thing that is pretty much the bedrock of my existence, is having a breakfast that's 3 strips of bacon and an egg. And even when I was like incredibly struggling to get by, I could usually afford to have bacon and eggs. So if I ever get to the point where I just can't have bacon anymore because I can't afford it, I'll be sad. Going on the record. Oh, delicious. It's a great way to start the day. You know, I like variety with my lunch and dinner. I would never want to have the same lunch and dinner every day, but I could eat this breakfast every day and be fine with it. I do switch it up sometimes. You know, an omelet. An omelet here or there. I used to do breakfast sausages, but they're not really doing it for me anymore. I'm glad we started doing these breakfast streams again over here. It's nice. It's nice to just get to fucking chill and hang out. And this stuff really did clog up the historian channel. Man, this bacon's not overrated. You can't eat plain bacon. That's because got brain damage. Bacon doesn't need anything else. Oh, BLTs are good. It's true. The only time I have bacon by itself is for breakfast. Otherwise, it would be on something else. But I'm super particular about my food. Like, massively particular. It's so easy for my brain to go, no, we're not eating that. I'm like, all right. So it's decided. I'm going to go to the festival. So much chewing. That reminds me, I'm massively thankful. I just remembered there was a while where I didn't have any dental care at all. Couldn't afford it, whatever. I got that too sorted out like last year or whatever, but or maybe it was a year before. It's been a while. But for a while, I couldn't eat bacon because of how chewy it was. I had to switch over to sausage. I liked the sausage, but I remember now, I was actually eating it because it's what my mouth could handle. I could not handle the amount of chewing required for bacon. But now in my mouth, I've got all my dental stuff sorted out. Like, it's all sorted out. And Carly's dental stuff is sorted out too. And like, the crowns that she got, yes, they were expensive, but it's literally reduced the amount of fucking pain in her mouth, which is amazing because she's like, her disability means she's always in pain. Like, at all times. It's insane. It's not even fair. But like, the mouth thing had been giving her problems and it had just been like a recurrent thing. But this shit genuinely made an impact. And it's like so exciting to me to be able to afford like dental care for her and just be like, bam, you're gonna hurt less. It's like, yes, I can do something because I feel so fucking powerless against her disability half the time. You know, it's just like, I want to help you. I want to fix you, but I can't. So when I find something that makes life better, I'm like, yes. So I've got things set up where she can go and have this nice little part. I do everything I can to protect everything that gives her a sense of normalcy. So yeah, man, I'm fucking stoked thinking about that. It's like I am filled with gratitude that because I do this and because I've been responsible with the money that I've made, I've been able to afford the health care that has improved both of our lives. And I'm massively grateful for that. It's fucking amazing. Holy shit. Thinking about it, very nice. Very nice. Back to chewing bacon I can chew. Bacon wrapped in bacon, covered in bacon. Keller gets it. The bacon cage. Just cram it in your mouth. I don't remember why, but I just remember that Carly always asked me if I ever hear the dishwasher beeping to just open it. Shut it off and open it. So it's like, okay. Guess the dishes will dry up faster or something. Maya says that's way too much bacon. You can have a heart attack. There is overindulging, right? Like, who was it? Lewis Black or something like that? Talking about some guy. He lived to be like 100, and it was just like his diet was just eating like bacon and whiskey or whatever. But the guy didn't even eat regular bacon. He ate like fatback or whatever the hell it was, and he had it like every day. You know what I mean? Like bread soaked in bacon fat or whatever. And he just lives to like 100 on stuff that would just murder you. That's what, you know, science. That's what medical science tells you. And they like asked the guy, why do you use like the fatback instead of like regular bacon? And Buddy's like, it's too lean. Like, people's physiology is different, right? So there are some people who can probably pound endless amounts of bacon and be absolutely fine. But there's lots of massively unhealthy stuff in our foods, and we don't even know. Like, companies cramming all kinds of random new chemicals into food going, nobody can prove it does anything. We got another 10, 20 years of cramming this into people before we gotta worry about it. We're going to have a long-lasting impact on the future, you know? Hundreds of years from now, they're still going to be finding microbeads from your facial exfoliant falling out of turtles' buttholes in the Atlantic. All I want to know. Yeah, Bram, I read your comment. Wait. 12 secret layers for 12 days. Why does it sound like a monumental task? I'm like, no, 144 secret layers, you maniac. That would be monumental. And absurd. That's too much. That'd take forever. Do you know why I talking about like a couple of cards, man? That's funny. Oh. Forgot what the hell I was going to say. Oh. Oh, hunger receding. Ranting about chemicals and food, I guess. Kenny, you know what? What you're saying actually makes sense. If your body, like, it's like, hey, we're used to getting this particular stuff coming into us. We know how to process it. Andrew C says, the good thing about heart attacks is they'll keep you from living through your painful decline. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to make you guys watch my painful decline. You know? I figured I would still come hobble out here when I'm like 90 in a diaper. What's up, bitches? I'm so cold. I don't know if I want to go on another day, but fuck you anyway. Remember Magic the Gathering? I don't either. I'll just put up fucking dementia-filled rambles and do like what Madonna did. I'll get in like a bathtub full of fucking milk and let's go get some fried fish, fried fish. Oh my god, Madonna. Today's live stream, we're gonna try not to break another hip. Mustard, the played-up game. Honestly, I looked at the description of it, and it seems like something that Carly would enjoy seeing me play. So we've got it on the docket of things to check out. It's made the list of games of Carly's interest because of her disability. I think of it like this. I think of like her hands having hit points or whatever, or ability points or whatever, where it's like she can only use them so much in a given day. So there are certain things, like particular video games that require a lot of clicking, that are just right out for her. Her mouse is set up in a way to like, everything is set up in the way to reduce the amount of clicks that she needs to do, all that kind of shit. So certain games are off limits for her to play herself, but doesn't mean that I can't play them for her, right? Like put it up on the big screen, play it through. She can either give me input or be a spectator, whatever it is. So that is on that list of games. Because it does look like fun. And it does have like, you get to make like permanent progression too, don't you? Shipman, your Walmart price collector boosters is draft. Oh, I guess you got a score, didn't you? That's brutal. That's brutal for whoever owns those, man. That's brutal. The Walmart, like a lot of stuff at Walmart is owned by the Walmart, but there's stuff in the Walmarts that's put there by independent stockists. And Magic is one of those products. So, like, on one hand, my brain goes, wow, you got yourself a good score. Like, that's sweet. On the other hand, it sucks for the dude who bought that stuff. Like, he just got hosed. And if it's because Walmart did it, and just, like, the Walmart employees don't know whatever, like, so it's a rough spot. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, I can't believe that you would, like, I mean, what am I going to say? If I scanned collector boosters and they came through at draft booster prices, I'd be thinking about myself. I would buy them. I'm not going to stand here and pretend like I wouldn't. But there would be a part of my brain that goes, man, it sucks for the guy who listed these. You know, that's what it turns into. It goes, man, it sucks for you. But I also understand the nature of things. There's no way to tell you. There's no way for you to correct this. So my options aren't, you don't get screwed. My options are, well, somebody's dick's going in your butt. Mine's here. I guess shove a dub dub. You know what I mean? That's really what it boils down to. So, that's, yeah, shipment exactly. Sad for him, but hey, I'm getting it. Exactly. That's my gut reaction. You can't expect the regular everyday person to be like, I'm not going to do this. Of course you are, especially since almost nobody is even going to know that it's independent stockists that are doing this, right? I mean, if I saw them at the Walmart right now, I'd buy the collector packs or whatever. They got the stuff behind the glass. There was the one thing that I did want. It was that little box where it's like you could get a revised booster in it. It's one of those mystery 5 booster boxes. It's got the revised thing in it. It looks dope, but I didn't know what the price was because I didn't have a price listed, and it was in the glass thing, so I couldn't scan it. I didn't want to go get anybody, but it was like, that'd be a cool thing to open, you know? It's probably only ever put one revised pack in one of those boxes. That's my guess, just to legally make it what it says, and you almost have no chance of getting them, but I don't know, man. I like that lottery aspect of stuff. I like mystery boxes. I like getting the super rare stuff. I like defying the odds. I like it. I like feeling lucky. It's a good feeling. So anytime you get one of those little blind box things, part of my brain goes, which one do I like the look of the most? I want that one. And then my brain also goes, which one is the rarest one? I want that one. And when I get the rare ones, I'm like, yeah! Even if I don't like it as much, because it's rare. Oh, you got a commander deck because you felt bad. Well, I mean, you overpaid for a commander deck. There you go. I don't know. I don't know how bad you should really feel. My feeling is you shouldn't feel very bad at all. Just the littlest bit where you go, man, it sucks for the guy who's losing out on this. But in this situation, there's no way to rectify it. Somebody's getting a good deal. It may as well be you. That's how ultimately I would view that. You know? I don't view people who stock a Walmart on the same level as an LGS. LGSs have an unreasonably big place in my heart, I think, probably. I'm fucking super biased. I'm super biased towards LGSs. Super biased. Whatever. We all got things that we like. I like my particular games, and I like the people who foster them because a lot of them are just passionate individuals who are doing something out of their hobby, you know? Yeah, GameStop. See, and you don't even have to feel bad at GameStop, right? At all, because it's legit just, that's not independent stockists. That's legit GameStop. So anytime they've got a deal, clean them out. Who cares? GameStop, that's the difference. Independent person you don't know at all versus GameStop, one of the scummiest, greediest, like, oh, hey, did you just buy that game brand new? Yeah, okay, and you want to bring it back in? Great, we're offering you $6 on it. It's like, you're selling it for $55. Yeah? Yeah? What the fuck? What are you going to do about it? Oh, hey, look, these companies sent out a digital code, a digital Steam code along with the game so that people can have a copy of the game on Steam. And then GameStop says, no, we're not selling them like that. And they opened up every single copy of the game, took out the bonus copy of the game, and resealed them. Because like, no. No, you don't get to do that through us. You don't get to give away free copies of your game for a digital competitor that is definitely superior to us because we're the greediest fucks. And it's just like, we hassle our employees to the point where they feel so stressed that they're going to get upset at you that you're not buying stuff, and like the manager of the place is going to get pissy because you've decided, no, I'm actually not going to buy these 3 games because it says buy 2, like, oh, you can buy this and get this, and it's like, oh, but this doesn't qualify. Oh, it's funny how it was in the bins though. You don't bother to make sure things are in the right bins, and you just wait until you get up to the counter and go, oh no, sorry, it's not that, but you can get this and this. No, fuck all your stupid bullshit tactics, all right? Fuck your skeezy shit. I'm not having it. So I don't give a fuck if GameStop goes broke. They fucking deserve it. It's a shit bag greedy company that stopped selling games mostly when everyone wised up to the fucking crap, and then they just went, will you buy overpriced knickknacks from us? Will you buy a Super Mario butt plug for $72 when you can buy it anywhere else for $38? It's like, yo, we're a fucking low-rent shitbag Hot Topic and we're even more overpriced. You want to come by to our stupid garbage business? I don't like GameStop, man. It'll go the way of Blockbuster. Yeah, Blockbuster and their bullshit, extra charges, and like all the ways where they just go, yeah, we have extra fees we can charge you. We're just gonna nail you here and there and make life a hassle for you just because we can. Blockbuster is on its way back. I don't know about that, man. People don't seem to be getting physical media for their viewing so much anymore, right? The pandemic pretty much put the nail in the coffin for that. There was a place called That's Entertainment, which survived after all the Blockbusters and everything died. They even had a Blockbuster open up across the street and try and take them down, and they managed to weather the storm and survive. And then, so they were the only ones left as the movie rentings, and all the olds would go there and rent movies from them. But then when the pandemic hit, and the olds couldn't come out and had to mask up, they had to learn finally how the streaming services worked, and that was the death knell. That was it. It's like, all your customers, the people, because I remember like, I stopped getting cable TV and like movies and stuff like decades ago, right? And so I remember going into Blockbuster and being like, why are there so many people in here renting movies? This is so weird. And now in this era, like, that was when you couldn't reliably stream things nonstop. Now, forget it, right? Kensuke, yeah, the corporate for GameStop is insane. I've read a bunch of stuff online. It's nutty. The company is just shit, bro. It's just a shit company. And like when it became that meme stock and everybody was whatever on it, I'm like, they don't fucking deserve it. Like, this is just another sign of how fucked the universe is. Some random company's gonna get fucking meme janked and climb up into the value. It's like, come on, deep fucking value. Why do you have to do this shit with GameStop, man? Why couldn't it be something that actually fucking matters for society instead of this? Everyone's gonna make a bunch of money off stupid fucking cock vampires. Fucking GameStop. Alright. Well, at this point, if I'm gonna go to the festival, I better go and prepare. So this festival is gonna be rolling on out. All right. Thanks for coming by. There's live streams up on my. No, there's other live streams up on this channel, not on the other channel. We're on Hatchet right now. All right. So see you for the live stream tonight, and who knows? Maybe I'll be by in the afternoon. But for now, I'm festival bound. See you later.